Hey, it's Rick and Brady. We're on the road with Ice Castle, and today we are at Greater Minnesota Rentals on Upper Red Lake, and excited to be here today. We drove up on Thursday, and we kind of drove up in a snowstorm. It was chilly, it was cold, the wind was howling, the roads weren't great, but we got here, and we decided for the night we were going to just camp in the bear cave in the lot at Greater Minnesota Rentals. And we kind of go from resort to resort up here. A lot of favorites. These guys are great. And we've been here before, but we wanted to check them out again. And so we did. And we got there. We stayed the night. Um, got up Thursday morning, or Friday morning rather, and got the word that the ice was looking pretty good. So Captain Dave took us out. We went out to 8 feet of water, which, your first time out, I never want to be the first guy on the ice, that's for sure, and nor does Brady. Captain Dave was great because his crew took us out. They dollied the bear cave out. We got out to 8 feet of water. Fishing was okay. It was a little slow.
Well, a couple.
Yeah, we had that cold front moving in, which didn't help things. We know that for sure. So we fished the first day. We put our new live scope, which we're going to talk about a little bit some more, to the test. And that was kind of fun, learning the live scope, learning the ins and outs. And of course, the other thing we'll talk about is the Ice Master here. Before we do that, I want to just do one thing. I want to give a shout out to Hardcore Outdoors because John and Jesse and Jeremy, the whole crew at Hardcore, do a great job with their wheel covers, their whole sleeves, which the whole sleeves were a new addition to the bear cave. And I was really excited about them because Brady and I and some of our team were out on the lake last year on a really cold day, and we could just feel the breeze. There wasn't a lot of snow on the lake, so we could feel the breeze coming through. Kind of a chilly one. I mean, we weren't cold, but it was a little drafty. So we put these to the test yesterday, and it was sub-zero, and or it was 2 days ago, I guess. It was really the cold day, but we put it to the test, and they're great. It was so warm in the bear cave. It was cozy. In fact, Brady was fishing in his bear feed for a while. It was so warm in here. So shout out to them.
And speaking of that cold front, one of the things that I really noticed is that with that hardcore wrap around the wheel wells and so forth, not only was it warm, but it really kept us from burning the propane. We've been out here now for 3.5, 4 days, and we've still not burned through that first 30-gallon propane tank. Whereas your previous without hardcore, we burned through one and was right on to the next. So that really is a way to save propane. They end up paying for themselves eventually.
It makes a big difference. Of course, we put that Python's tank heater on last year as well, and that's nice too because it keeps your propane at a decent temp, so it's not freezing up.
But with the cold front here and fishing slowing down a little bit, we decided to just put the camera together and talk about a few things.
Yeah, first thing I want to do is talk a little bit about Greater Minnesota Rentals. They have a new website, which is awesome. You can check it out. But they have great facilities, and Captain Dave has been doing this a long time. Him and his crew know what they're talking about. They will get you on fish. You can't control when you get a big cold front coming in because, obviously the weather shut down a little bit. But they have great facilities. When you want to take a shower, you can go and take a shower, which is awesome. They have kind of a lounge area where you can bring in some beverages, cook a pizza in the pizza oven. Just really nice feel and atmosphere that they have there, which you can take advantage of. And of course, they also have a cabin available for rent. Check out the website. Has all the information on there. You can find out more about Greater Minnesota Rentals. So,
Anyway, so give them a call on your next trip. We got to catch this one in the bag. I don't think it's anything big, but let's see.
Let's see what we get here. He can pull it out for me there, Brady. I lost.
Oh, and I lost him.
I lost.
Well, and that's fishing.
You know what? It was one of those situations where you go, you didn't plan it. You were hoping to catch a fish while we're going at it here, but it also showed my great fishing skills. So,
but he lost a few this weekend too. So you catch. That's why they call it fishing. You get a few, and then you say,
we are not pros. We're not necessarily pros, but we do our best, right? So make sure if you're looking for a place, check out Greater Minnesota Rentals because they do a great job. Yeah, we're going to talk now about Garmin and the Ice Master that we have here. You can see this, which is really an awesome unit. It's brand new to our arsenal. We were looking at these last year quite a bit. We didn't pull the trigger on one last year. We wanted to do our research. And so we did, and we kind of determined that the best unit for us was the 8612 with the LV34 transducer. Some of the places call this kind of the wheelhouse or the ice house model. The difference is that the wheelhouse model, if you buy that alone, and I don't know all the model numbers in that, but the wheelhouse model, when you buy it alone, is a hard mount system. So you mount it into your ice castle, which is great, and that works great. We wanted to be a little more, if we wanted to take a portable out and hole hop a little bit, or if we wanted to fish in the summertime, this Ice Master shuttle gives us the ability to do that, which is cool. By now, everyone's heard of Live Scope, and you've heard of the technology. You know what it does, so I don't have to sit here and tell you about that. But it's crystal clear imaging, puts you on fish. It's live sonar technology, and if you don't have one for your ice house, it's definitely a great thing to consider.
Makes a big difference.
The other thing that I love about this is that it has an HDMI out, and that's you pay a lot for the HDMI out. I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it, because if you want to get it up on the TV, let's say Brady, you're in the front of the house, and you want to watch on one TV, you can run a splitter, put it on two TVs. So we chose the 8612, which is a 12-inch screen, and it gives you the 9:16 aspect ratio. My understanding is the 10-inch screen doesn't give you the same ratio, so you have some black space on your screen that, it's not the end of the world, but it's just a little nicer to fill up that whole TV screen, especially if you have a big screen like the one in back of us here. So the 8612 is the one we went with. But obviously the 10's great too, and you might want to check that out for your unit. But I can't recommend this enough. We love it, and we're looking forward to using it all year. I also want to talk a little bit about how we power this. We power this with an Amped Outdoors lithium-ion battery, which is the 52 amp, I think was the one, and that's the largest one for your live scopes, and it worked wonders yesterday. I mean, we ran it all day. Not a single problem or issue, and
then a full power too. We're running this full brightness and
Yep.
really putting this to the test.
Yeah.
Rick, so let's just talk for a moment about this new Ice Master shuttle here.
So we met Kyle, the owner of Ice Masters, when we were at Land Castle last summer.
Yeah.
And he had a booth there, so we got a chance to ask him some questions. And really, we love the look of this. It's a very sleek, well-designed unit. It's patent pending. So we talked a little bit with Kyle and talked about some of the features and benefits. And then we didn't do anything there, but when we ran into him at the St. Paul Ice Show, we kind of furthered the discussion. We decided to pull the trigger on the Ice Master shuttle, which is awesome. It was clear it was the perfect unit for us. Has everything we want for the bear cave. Has lots of options on it as well. And they have lots of different options to choose from. We were talking a little bit about the 10-inch screen. You can get the 10, the 12, different models. Ours is a flush mount system, which is nice. I think it's the 1200 series is what they call this model. Yep, it's got a versatile design. This flips down. We'll show you a little bit more, but this flips down, which is nice. It's designed to be on the road easy. You can take it wherever you want. If you want to get out on the ice and hole hop, it's great. It's got a lot of built-in tools to it. Some of the things Brady and I we like the HDMI in ports there, which are nice. It's got a voltmeter on the side. It's got the quick, easy on and off switch. All comes together, and basically you put it together. What did it take us? About an hour to put this together or so. So it's also got this nice backlit LED light, which is perfect for charging the I don't know if you call it charging, but your glow-in-the-dark lures and
luminance lures.
Yeah, one more shout out to Amped Outdoors. One of the things that's nice that we like about Amped Outdoors is that they're a local Minnesota company, which is awesome. They are perfect for fishing setups like we have. Whatever model you choose, they have a battery that's perfect. They're also very lightweight, which is nice. I mean, batteries have come such a long way in the time that, we've been doing this in the last few years. It's just crazy how they've really come a long way. Another addition we're excited about is the transducer and pole. I think you have that.
We got the transducers already down in the hole, but it does come with a nice padded carry case, so you can be sure to just gratify the handle, take your shuttle bag with you, and go anywhere on the ice, whether you're hole hopping or whether you're in your castle. Everything's protected really well.
And then you can put your transducer in the side, the pole in there, and you can just attach it to the top.
Rick, I'm super impressed with the build quality.
I am too. That's really nice, and you're not going to be disappointed. It's heavy duty, waterproof polyester bag, molded waterproof base for uh, real durability and reliability. I think this is like polycarbonate, made of polycarbonate.
It's also got pockets all around. You've got room for your extra gear, your transducer. It's got a pocket in here in the back if you want to throw a couple of plastic boxes in there with your jigs. You can take it all out and you'll have everything with you when you go out on the lake.
Yeah, another thing we found at the St. Paul show is we have the Fishmore cases that are the lure cases. Those are great. Do you have one there?
You know, the Fishmore, a nice organizational plastic case made by a couple engineers out of South Dakota, but they came up with this foam cutout so your lures fit in there nicely. You're for sure not to get them snagged or stuck in the foam. Keep them organized, keep them from being all rolling around in your box or needing to detangle them. Just a really nice product by a couple of guys that decided to make it better, and they got tired of trying to unhook all their jigs in the box. So if you are looking for a new jig box, Fishmore, that'd be a product.
They're great guys, and it took me, Brady, I think it took me an hour to untangle all my lures to get them in there. So it's super easy. You know, we've kind of been using it all weekend and found it to just be very easy to use. So
Let's show this one here too, over here. You know, so if you got real small jigs for like panfish and so forth, you know, you can line them all up, and these are just press in, pull out. Take it here, you just press it in, and you pull out your next one, and you don't have to worry about throwing them into just a little box. But yeah, really top-notch product.
Yep, good stuff. Give those guys a call. So if you want to know more about the Ice Master Shuttle, give Kyle a call. You can reach him at 204-688-8010 is his number. He'll set you up. He's just out of Winnipeg. Great company, great family guy, super nice guy. You can also check out their website at icemasterfishing.com. And one of the things I found out too, they're available in Shield stores. In fact, Kyle was just talking about just getting a big order out to the Shield stores. So Shield's a great company. Go check them out. You can get them right online. I'm not sure if all the stores have them, but I know you can get them online. So it's a great product to check out. For Garmin, you can find them a million places. I should also mention that Kyle is a Garmin dealer. So you can buy your Garmin products right through Kyle as well.
Same time you buy your Ice Master.
Exactly. He'll make sure you get the right unit. You can ask him all the questions you want. If you're new like we were and didn't know a ton about them, he'll take care of you and make sure you're set up.
And I also got to give a shout out because Kyle and his wife just picked up a new ice castle, and they surprised their kids for the holidays.
Well, we're going to get back to fishing. We had a little break because of the cold weather. Things are a little slow, but we're looking forward to the night bite tonight. Hopefully we'll slay them tonight. So as for now, we're on the road with Ice Castle.